We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. The Cubbies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean, that ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout, number 18 for him on the campaign, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Just an absolutely amazing home run there, certainly worthy of the show track treatment, and as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways, but looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue. He's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Slow grounder to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. We'll be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Quintana's ready. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A ball and a strike now. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 0. So digging in now, Jose Quintana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years, and now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. He doubled to open up the ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Austin Voth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Javier Baez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, and the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 6 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in, Eric Thames. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, with this
Ball
big a
one, no
lead,
strike.
you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Yeah.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Quintana, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Quintana's got his target. Here's the pitch. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
The next Cub up, Mike Trout. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Wow.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitter's meeting, they focused on this stuff.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting. Left field.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bare-handed by Cabrera. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the... Victor Robles digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 0-2 delivery. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. Zimmerman makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Lifted in the air out towards left center. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Austin Voss. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Batter number 7.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Robles will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers. Starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. And here now is Wilmer Defoe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in now, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Kipnis has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So striding forward now, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. Taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and there were 2 down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Move and try.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Kurt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
In now, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, first base.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a diving. He's himself out to make the play. What an effort.
The batter, number 9.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames is there, and they go down in a hurry here as it. Starlin Castro is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Starlin.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Wilmer Defoe stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The left fielder, number 22. Long.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Ryan Tepera is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Juan Soto to the plate now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hit out towards second, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
The right fielder, number 9.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, and it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Defoe on second. Soto at first with no outs. Thames behind 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. The next 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounded to third. The tag gets one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Nationals 2. Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 3. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
The 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Manny Pena. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Kipnis. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 11 and the Nationals 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman as Dribble Cabrera. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch.
The count 1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 strikes.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Michael Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Michael.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Nationals leave one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Ryan Tepera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Here comes the first pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Here now is Trey Turner, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Ready now, Wilmer Defoe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order. That won't help much. It's 11-2. So stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Baez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the 2nd run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Manny Pena stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep back in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The pitcher, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Tepera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubs lead this one 14-2. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Yelich is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Nationals down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-2 the final score in this one. Chicago put a 14 in the run column here today. Jose Quintana with his 4th win this season. Patrick Corbin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 3-1.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs launched 7 home runs in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 14-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. Didi Gregorius had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the Brewers 9-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they got a road win against Arizona 8-3. The Dodgers got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Metropolitans got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. The Rockies completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-4. The Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-9. It was their 7th straight victory. Danny Santana was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 6-5. The Oakland Athletics held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.